The world over the years has a great thirst for original and distinctive architectures. That is why we have the iconic and historical structures still function today. Yet some of these architectures have exceeded the limits and proved the world that odd is beautiful. In today's video, I will travel us around the world's weirdest megaprojects of all times. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to New Technology channel. Most importantly, enjoy this video and see how odd things can be worth our attention. Number 1. MSG Sphere in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, being the entertainment capital of the world, has once more proved itself of its title by bringing up the MSG Sphere. The Madison Square Garden is a $1.8 billion performance venue projected to open in 2023 and is marked to set a tectonic shift in live entertainment, as this can cater 17,500 seats for concerts, shows, and other entertainment experiences. A pretty large crowd in the history of live performances. The Sphere is designed to be 366 feet tall and 516 feet wide, which will feature the highest resolution screen in the world at 19,000 by 13,500 pixels. Just think of your best HD TV at home, and this MSG will have 100 times clearer specs. The screen is so big that it covers an area larger than 3 football fields. Imagine having 100 times clearer picture of your favorite artists while they perform. I bet your general entrance fee would definitely be a good buy and experience. Kidding aside, the venue will use an acoustic system that uses the beamforming technology. With 157,000 ultra-directional speakers, it also features an infrasound haptic system, so make the audiences feel the sound. Surely live entertainments are going to be insanely immersive for audiences. A true engineering wonder. This will definitely be a huge draw when it finally opens. Number 2. Statue of Unity in India. From the iconic spheric venue, we'll now look into the tallest statue in the world, standing tall at a height of 250 meters above Gujarat, India. Depicting one of the Indian historical figures, Vallabhbhai Patel, this iconic monumental statue symbolizes the national, spiritual, historical, and academic values of India. This statue, which stands 110 times taller than the average human height, was constructed for a total of an astounding 27 billion rupees, roughly around 422 million US dollars. And while you think it is so tall that it might be vulnerable to certain weathers, you may be mistaken. The engineers designed this statue to withstand wind of 180 kilometers per hour and earthquakes up to the intensity of 6.5 on the Richter scale. The structure contains a 3-star lodging facility consisting of 52 rooms known as SHRESTHA BHAWAN. Inside the statue are a museum, exhibition area, memorial gardens, and an observation gallery. In fact, it has a viewing gallery called the observation deck at 500 feet from the riverbed, which can accommodate up to 200 visitors at a time. More than its infrastructural magnificence, what makes the statue one of a kind is its symbolic meaning for India, which stands taller than the structure itself. Number 3. Pont Jacques Chaban Delmas in France. From tallest statue, we'll now talk about the highest lift bridge in Europe, the Pont Jacques Chaban Delmas in France. This modern and elegant vertical lift bridge opened in Bordeaux, France in 2013 after a total cost of 160 million euros, or roughly around 195 million US dollars. Built to increase traffic across the Garonne River, the bridge spans 575 meters, including the 4 pylons, with a 117-meter lifting span between them. These pylons contain counterweights to help the span lift to the height required by the river traffic. They also contain lights to signal the water level, blue for high tide and green for low tide. To date, the bridge, which is named after the former French Prime Minister, and mayor of Bordeaux. It can handle 43,000 vehicles per day. Number 4. Dubai Frame in Dubai. From the highest lift bridge, let's make a panoramic view of the world's largest picture frame. This 150-meter tall and 93-meter wide frame with a bridge connecting the two towers has a very unique concept with structure. With its stunning views, visitors can get a glimpse of Dubai's past, present, and future from the ground to the sky. This $62 million Dubai frame is a home to a museum, observation deck, and an exhibit hall that foretells the visions for Arab Emirates in the next 50 years. An expensive way to showcase the luxury of Dubai. Resembling that of a picture frame, Dubai's historic district, which depicts the past, can be seen in the north side of the structure, while the north side provides a spectacular modern cityscape. This iconic structure and tourist spot is so popular that it already housed 17 million people just in 2019. Built in 2013, the central glass observation deck was raised and settled between the two towers, thus giving a spectacular view of the city. The laminate glass panels from the outside creates a golden ring design, which resembles the World Expo 2020 logo. It features a museum that looks back at the history of United Arab Emirates. The structure is so strategic that after traversing the pass of the UAE, the visitors can then be transported through time and see the virtual reality exhibit called The Future of Dubai. This exhibit portrays the future of the city based on wind power, complete with flying cars, drone deliveries, and numerous new mega projects and other technological advancements. While this stunning structure amazed the visitors from all over the world, it never was as grandiose as the design for Fernando Donis, the designer of the frame, since Dubai has never paid him the full amount for the realization of the project. While Dubai has granted itself immunity to the dispute, Donis believed that his intellectual property rights were violated. It is then safe to say that beyond the iconic and majestic structure lies the biggest stolen building of all time. Number 5. Katara Towers in Lusail City. Qatar leadership strategically planned the Lusail City, which is expected to bring the best urban experience through entertainment districts, shopping malls, marinas, resorts, and residential areas. The city is also expected to accommodate 250,000 to 450,000 residents with its ongoing developments. While it features many futuristic mega projects, Lusail City stands out because of its Katara Towers. These towers feature a hotel, luxury apartments, and many more, with the vision of committing to developing the hospitality icon of Qatar for the 21st century. Symbolically intertwined with Qatar's heritage, these iconic towers are an architectural translation of the country's national seal, as represented by the traditional scimitar swords. The tower's curving structure resembles a crescent moon, a symbol of hospitality in Qatar, thereby persisting its vision of being a beacon of hospitality and national pride. To date, the total cost of the construction amount to 2.2 billion Qatari Riyal, or $604 million US. Number 6. Beijing Daxing International Airport in China. Situated on the south of Tiananmen Square and the south of Beijing Capital International Airport, the Beijing's second international airport was set to become the biggest airport in the world. Beijing Daxing International Airport earned its nickname Starfish because of its 6-spoke design, which can house up to 200 million passengers a year. It features the world's largest single-building airport terminal, aiming to reach its targeted number of passengers per year to become the world's busiest airport. The check-in progress is done through facial recognition. That means passengers may not have to wait in line or speak with the receptionist to board their flight, since the airport plans to deploy robot-enabled customer service. Imagine how futuristic your flight experience can be! Its 5-year construction began in 2014, and the initial plan included 9 runways and 600,000 new jobs for the local residents. The odd design of the airport speaks of its aesthetics and convenience purposes. The spokes design actually allows the traveler to reach their planes faster. It takes only about 8 minutes for the passengers to walk from the security checkpoint to any gate. The design also makes it reasonable for passengers to get in and out of the airport. The spokes also made parking and retrieving planes run faster so as to minimize the time spent in the airport. Efficiently, the airport can handle about 300 takeoffs and landings per hour because of its highly optimized design. Reportedly, the airport served 16 million passengers in 2020 and has been growing ever since. This airport cost the government about 80 billion yuan or 11.4 billion US dollars. Last but not the least is the Tianducheng in China. You might be mistaken to see Eiffel Tower in China. Don't fret, China has actually its strange city of Paris. As if this may be mind-blowing enough, Tianducheng is just one of the copycat cities in China. In fact, there are many copycat towns and structures around China, such that of Nice, London, the White House, and a lot more. While imitation remains the sincerest form of flattery, this may not be too much for the people of China, as they get to enjoy the combination of the best things in the world without actually leaving China. Going back to Tianducheng, this city is modeled after Paris, right down to the 108-meter tall replica of the Eiffel Tower. It also includes features of Paris like the lampposts on the street and the layouts of the greenery surrounding the central tower. Despite its ambitious vision of housing 10,000 residents, only about 2,000 people were reported to have lived there, making the copycat city a ghost town. Residency, however, booms over the recent years since the government put up a metro station to provide solution in the city's isolation case. While others might raise their brows about these imitations, China has pledged to shy away from these imitation projects and instead focus on their own unique Chinese architecture. The world may be very visionary about putting up so many mega projects to be distinctive in their own ways that one may either mesmerize or smirk about some of these odd architectures. Do you think there are many more mega projects that can live up to the stated weird structures? Is it safe to say that odd is beautiful? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.